Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so new year on the way. Unfortunately, I was going to stream today, but things are going on right now. Can't really do that. Plus, I got some sore precursor to Zim's funeral. I got a little sore feeling in my tooth. Hang on. And so I wanted to end this year off with a video I wanted to do earlier, but unfortunately, it's not going to be edited or anything. So we're just going to get through the list real quickly. It's the top 10 games of the decade. I know, really cutting it close in these final 2 hours. Well, 3 hours, you get what I'm saying?
I'm going to wait until you're done.
Okay. So, unfortunately, it's not going to be in any order whatsoever, because
wow,
I could not think of it.
Oh, guys, he really puts effort in these videos, you can tell.
I mean, this is literally just...
He's got a list. Somehow, it's a list. It's a list if you don't think about it. Hilarious. 1 second. I need to get 10 seconds.
Okay, hang on. Yeah. Okay, so...
Number 1. Dead by Daylight.
Fuck no!
The game that just keeps giving. We thought they were done, and then surprise, Silent Hill crossover.
Well, actually, a lot of these games are for the co-op experience that we had.
The best experience to happen in any video game. Steve from Minecraft had it to Super Smash. Did we play it? No, but I can tell you it was the most groundbreaking event of the year.
So, in all seriousness...
I am being serious. I don't know what you're talking about.
In all seriousness, top 10 game list of the year. I'm going to start off probably with the one that we dropped the earliest was Gears of War 3. I'm putting on my top 10 games of the decade.
Oh, decade!
Yeah.
I thought of 2020.
Well, no, the fucking of the year in 2020. We do decades.
Why not Gears of War 2 though?
Did not come out in the 2020s.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Oh, because I was going to say, I mean, well, no, Gears of War 3, yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, we put a lot of time into Gears of War 3. We put a lot of time into Gears of War 3. Shoot, Halo 3 and Gears of War 3 should just be hand in hand. That should just be a combined duo. Because, when did we not
Halo Reach is actually on the list.
Halo 3's not?
Halo 3 didn't come out in fucking,
Oh, that's right, it came out 2008, huh?
Yeah, Halo 3 would make the cut.
Gears of War 3, Halo Reach?
Yeah, so those
Halo
are...
Wars came out, what, 2009?
Halo Wars was 2009-ish, yeah. So unfortunately that wouldn't make the cut. So Gears of War 3 I'm playing number 10. Halo Reach would be number 9 because
I get you.
Because I mean those were our main multiplayer games, but for the most part, that was just what we played the most there.
Well, I feel like both those games had the ingenuity of the creators of the time, Gears of War 3 came off of the feats of Gears of War 2. They gave us a great horde mode, a fantastic new customization and system for horde, and then Halo Reach just took a shit on basically everything we love, but assassinations though.
No, straight up. And then even then, being real for a minute, yeah. Gears of War gameplay hadn't gone stale yet.
Yeah, it was
because fucking you got what the fuck was it called?
It was Judgment.
It was Judgment, yeah.
Yeah.
You had Judgment come out, ruining fucking everything. Gears of War 4 just didn't have the same feel to it.
They didn't ruin it. They were just trying too hard to try to be Call of Duty. They were trying too hard to bring all these new guns and gameplay into Gears of War, which is exactly why we didn't like. It's exactly why we like Gears of War, because it wasn't oh look, it's Modern Warfare. And then Halo Reach. I mean, we all hated Invasion. We hated the fact that you could only play as Elites in Invasion. That was so stupid. It was such a backwards compatibility. However, in light of that, Invasion and Ground War were fantastic game modes when you played them. They were fun. The maps that they could then enter, like the one, what's it called? The actual Spire, where you could stand on the top, jump off the roof, and either steal somebody's Banshee or Falcon. No, what was it called? They weren't called Falcons. What are they called?
They were called Banshees.
No, on the
Hawks or Eagles or no, I think they were Falcons.
They were Hawks and
I think they were Falcons.
All right, then Falcons.
Because the Pelican.
And either A, you could get it or die. There was no in between.
Or not get hit by the blade.
Armored powers were stupid. For
I love how you're talking way more about Halo Reach than Gears of War 3. This is why Gears of War 3.
Because Gears of War 3 was great. Gears of War 3 was a great game. However, some of the DLCs did get dumb though. Like we did get mad at some of the DLCs that were like, especially the horde based ones that were just so stupid that they locked mechanics behind DLC.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
Because like if you didn't buy the Rom Shadow DLC or
no,
it was the Onyx.
It was
card
Onyx
DLC.
pack. You would not get the Onyx card, which is a game changer.
And you would get the fucking station. Yeah, that station was game changing.
Yeah, which is it was so stupid. So like, and then Rom Shadow. Amazing DLC, amazing to play. Unlike Mangler's, oh boy, Scorch! Nah, dude, nah. Rom, being able to play as Rom, and did you kill Kim?
No, you don't kill Kim. Kim Sarasi dies in the first game.
Right. That was great, fantastic. They had another good DLC, no, where you played as was it where you played as Cole and Baird? Or was that campaign?
No, that was DLC in Judgment. Remember, at the end of the game, you play as Cole and Bird.
Well, the whole game you're playing as Cole and Baird in that game.
No. Okay, remember at the end of Judgment, there's a Gears of War 3 section where you do what they did in Gears of War 3.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Wasn't there another story-driven campaign in Gears 3?
I don't think so. No, because right after that one, we had the Phoenix Rising pack, and then we had the last one. Fucking Mario here is asking if he's my little pug champ.
But Halo Reach though, it's because if we're gonna talk about these games, we gotta talk about it. Halo Reach,
let's talk.
The DMR was ass. Let's just be honest. The DMR sucked, but yet arguably one of the best SWAT game modes Halo's had though. Like genuinely, it was.
Marburg getting out to SWAT like.
It's the only game where I literally went like 43-0 and won a match.
How about the fucking two assholes, me being one of them, would get armor lock and just keep trying to beat each other to death?
That's the thing. No. Going back to that, armor powers were stupid, but yet enjoyable at the same time because
you remember when the fucking first beta came out for Halo Reach, and we were like,
did we even play it?
No, we didn't. But it's like, holy shit, they have a jetpack! Oh, that looks so cool! And then we actually played
it. Looked cool. It looked cool in the videos, and then you played it, and you're like, oh, it's not. I did like Halo Reach's maps. Honestly, I don't have that many complaints about them. I generally have complaints about the gameplay of Reach.
You remember that one Dude, all the maps in the city can go fuck themselves. That city skyline map, fuck that map. But more importantly, fuck the inside Oni base where you're fucking. There's the two gravel lifts up. What the fucking walkways?
The gold one.
No. The one inside a building. The walkways where you can go
where it's cold. Where it's like.
There's one section like leaves and trees.
Yeah.
Fuck that map.
That map's fun.
Nah, you're fucking crazy.
But yeah, no, I'd say Halo Reach was Halo Reach in Gears of War 3. That's good. Yeah, I'd say those are games of the century.
Century.
No, those are games of the decade.
Boom. But no, you want to know something right now? That will for sure always like stick out to me because it's been like 8 years and I still remember it. You remember that one fucking time we were playing on Invasion, since we were talking shit about it, on the Boneyard map, and you're like, I'm just going to throw this grenade out there and see what happens.
No, yeah.
And then double kill. What the fuck?
No, it was actually one of those ones, for clarity, so in Boneyard, there's like I've never measured it, but I'm just going to make a bold estimation, that's basically perfectly symmetrical halfway on both sides. It's halfway for the sides of red and blue, I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
So, I used to pride myself in my plasma grenade throw, so I was like, I'm going to throw this. So we watched on the instant replay afterwards. I Hail Married it across the map, stuck some dude in the face, and he jumped into his teammate right out of a door, and it was a double kill. No, but see, that's the thing. That's the thing about Halo Reach was that I have so many fond memories of that game. How many of them were there where we would lob it, or we'd assassinate, or we would get on the Warthog and run people over, you know? Like, how many of those did we have, you know? That's like, yeah, like, for sure. Like, as much complaints as I have about Halo Reach because we loved Halo 3, Halo Reach is going to be always a fun game. And arguably one of the best infected game modes, not maps. Game modes was cool. Infection, they fixed the law. Yeah.
So this is my list.
Okay.
Comment, go ahead. I was looking through it. I have 9 fucking games in my 10 games, not in order, and I have 4 games on the side to put on the fucking list.
Okay, we'll go on to the next one.
I'm gonna throw out one of the random areas right now because looking at all of them,
Well, for you it'd be XCOM, I would imagine.
I actually am gonna put XCOM this high up on the list because XCOM is great, and which XCOM specifically, on honestly, the one back in 2012, XCOM 2 is nice, but I had a lot more fun playing XCOM Enemy Within than Enemy Unknown than I did this fucking game.
I didn't really play either, but they both look like.
Yeah, it was just very simple, very nice, easy to jump into. If you get fucked, you get fucked early on and you just move on. The campaign seems shorter. The resource management was easier.
You quickly figure out what kind of a game it is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No mercy.
When did Operation Raccoon City come out?
Let me actually check on that one. I think that one... if that was...
Because honestly, genuinely, I would honestly say the Operation Raccoon City... Because this is a personal list, right?
Yeah.
It's an objective list?
Oh, actually, Operation Raccoon City did come out in 2012.
Honestly, we have to put it on there. Like, how much did we enjoy that multiplayer?
I had like 5 games in the quote-unquote maybe area. It's probably going to be honorable mentions.
So what's going to be honorable mentions?
Yeah,
what is this? What is this? Top Mojo's top 10?
My fucking friend, I'm playing.
Watch JoJo?
I have to pick League of Legends right now because I'm also playing League of Legends in the background. So let me just pick.
But did League of Legends come out in
I am not playing fucking League of Legends on the fucking list.
Yeah,
if I'm not playing Opera Omnia on the fucking list, I'm not playing League of Legends on the fucking list.
Okay, so far, Gears of War, Gears Halo, XCOM, we talked about.
Yeah, XCOM. So currently we're on, I guess, if we're doing this in backwards, 7 out of 10. Number 6 is, for me at least, going to be Metal Gear Solid 5. Well, no. So 10 Gears, Halo Reach, XCOM. Yeah, so
7.
Yeah, so I would say.
You're on 6, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
We're at 4 right now, and I'd say Metal Gear Solid 5. That game, like, everyone shits on that game a lot of times because it didn't get finished and shit, but I fucking dropped hours into that game, and real talk, you were there when I was telling you, dude, look at my boy Rhino here, S's all across the board.
I mean, like, to me, I mean, clearly you saw, I did enjoy the time I played on it, you know? I didn't play the story, I played everything but the story, and I genuinely did enjoy it. It's the only game, especially looking at Cyberpunk's do whatever you want, that legit, and you even get mad at what happened in my game throughs, but I could literally do whatever I wanted.
This fucking asshole in the middle of Afghanistan hides in the one patch of grass at night.
Inside an occupied town. It wasn't like it was like 2 people. It was the town looking for me.
And they're just like, we can't see him anywhere. Those flashlights were clearly bought off fucking Dollar Tree.
No, but to be honest, it's actually fun. Like the stealth was fun. I did, as much as I disliked it because it started to interfere with my gameplay. I did like the adaptiveness of the AI. I did like the missions, the story. I mean, I never really it wasn't even finished, so I can't even complain on it. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 was a good game.
So I will say
it was one of the best open world games, definitely of the actual decade, like for sure.
So I will say this a little bit about.
When does Assassin's Creed Revelations come out?
I don't know. So I have Brotherhood on the list. So Brotherhood apparently.
Oh right, Brotherhood was yeah.
Because I don't think we're going to dispute which one was fucking better. I will say one thing about the story in particular. The fucking story of
Hideo Kojima's best cameo, hands down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But no, like there was this one fucking scene where you had to kill your own guys. And I remember I was talking to my brother about some of the guys I got right before that. Like, all my good characters, I was bragging about them. Like, dude, you're going to get these
It was that same day?
Yeah, exactly. It was like a few hours later. I was like, dude, this is going to be great. Going to be easy. And then all of a sudden, we fucking see that all my best guys I had to kill.
And they're all saluting you, and they're like, "Oh, boy."
Yeah, like straight up. I don't get too emotional.
That was a well placed game.
And no, so the worst part about it too is because like at the very end you got one soldier left, and he's a B. But I'm like, I just killed all my good guys. As long as I get you out, I'm gonna be good.
What was it? It was like Iron Bear or something.
Yeah. And I was like, let's get you out of here, Iron Bear. Let's go. And then we get to the very end, and he's like, wait, boss, check me again. No! Yeah. Like low key, like I teared up a little bit, but it wasn't like so much out of like the connection with my troops. It was the annoyance, like all my best guys were dead.
At the same time, it was one of the stupidest campaigns because for like the first 10 minutes, you're freaking talking to what's his name? The actual villain?
Fucking Skullface.
Yeah, he was like, hey, let me tell you, Snake, everything you need to know about what's gonna happen. Now, in this 10-minute ride to my base. Like, it was just so stupid and annoying. I really don't like games like that.
Yeah, no. So, for the most part, that's gonna be number 7 on this list. Okay, so I'm looking at the next teams right now. I'm gonna throw this one out here, because I was gonna put this in the list. I'm going to say Dead or Alive 5 for number 6.
I feel like just the Dead or Alive series in general.
Well, it's because like
5 and 6.
They're the same fucking game.
But then 6 ended up like... Dude, adding the super moves was incredible. Like, come on, that was game changing.
I would say I would put fucking like 6. Well, okay, I'll just say Dead or Alive 5.
Both,
Yeah, they're the same fucking game.
Both. Dead or Alive 5 and 6.
Yeah,
just Dead or Alive.
Yeah, so Dead or Alive.
Because I'm pretty sure if we went back and played all of them, including the Beach Adventure one, we would love it, you know?
No, but straight up, great fucking fighting games all across the board.
It
Had
was
the
the
most
only
fun.
fighting game where we actually felt like included.
No,
we're like we could go online and not be like unless
completely destroyed because
like, we would have a chance. Like the counter, it's the only fighting game to have a counter mechanic.
No, absolutely. And
gun.
even then, like, again, in comparison to all the other fighting games and such, super
And
fucking
it's the
easy
only
to
game.
play.
I mean, I don't know about you because you and the Air dude went and raided all the skins, but it was like the first one where genuinely I didn't feel like I was looking at. And it's funny though, I was paying more attention to the combat and the backgrounds than I was to the boobs.
I'll be honest, and I think I've said this before. Like I showed up for like the women, but like I stayed for the combat because the combat was just because like I actually played it at my friend's house first on demo for PS4, and I was like, all right, well it's like the bikini fighter, let's try this out, and I had so much fucking fun fighting him, and it was like, dude, this is actually a really good fucking game. All right, but yeah, no. So overall, the story's fucking shit though. The story of Dead or Alive is like I've researched it. It's not very good.
Like I'm the only one who actually beat the campaign for 5. You didn't even play it.
It
was confusing.
I looked at
Helena. Oh no, I'm a clone. Helena. Oh no, I'm Ryu. All right.
That's basically how he shows up.
That's how he enters. It made no sense.
Look, the man.
Dad, I'm gonna fight you. Ha! I've always wanted to fight my daughter. Oh, dude.
Oh, you want to take it easy there? What about the fact, like, fucking demon fucking, like, armor guy over there, fucking, everyone else all normal, regular humans, and you got fucking Rhino.
I'm a pervert dancing around for ladies.
You did not like Zach at all, did you?
Yeah, Zach's, I use the to me. Alright, so what's the next game?
Alright, let me scroll up here real quick. Alright, so I think for me personally, I'm going to have to put right now, since we just got through with, ironically enough, number 6 on this list, we're going to go straight to number 5, which I'm going to put as Final Fantasy 15, personally. No, actually, no, I'll take it back. I'm going to put Nier Automata.
Really?
I'm going to put Nier Automata at number 5.
You're going to...
Nier Automata had a fucking... No, so you didn't beat Nier Automata?
No, but that's kind of weird to put basically the same genre of game. I mean, I don't know. It's your choice. But you're really going to give 2 games of, like, basically the same year, the best games of the decade?
I won't say they're not the same year.
But there was other games like Dark Souls, and there's other games like...
I'll be honest. The only reason...
Fallen Order?
I did not play Fallen Order.
Yeah, but you can see, and the story was incredible.
Yeah, but I didn't really like Fallen Order for some fucking reason. I'll be honest. Like, Dark Souls, I only played Dark Souls...
That's why you didn't like it.
I only played Dark Souls for as long as I did because, and I'm gonna get some shit for this probably.
You put 100 hours into it.
Yeah, I put 100, but only because of the fact that like the game like forced me to grind half the time until my brother revealed the secret of the universe, which was well left in Dark Souls 2.
We should also make a video called "The Biggest Disappointments of the Decade."
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna start off right out the bat with the very existence of Dark Souls. Grand Theft Auto was.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, that game fucking sucks.
Alright, but go on. So you're saying
okay. So you know what? I think you're right because we do have some other different genres games here. So I'm just gonna label Final Fantasy 15 and Nier Automata in the same fucking slot
because ultimately they're kind of the same game.
Yeah, I can see a reason. Same reasons all across the board. Had a lot of fun with the story. Enjoyed the characters.
I mean, shoot, if we're just watching, you really love the stories. Yeah. You really love the games.
And the finales of both, like people bitch about Final Fantasy 15 for like 10 years development time and shit. Both those original finales were fucking some of the best experience I had in gaming overall.
I don't know, watching your ancestors stab you to get powerful, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Hey, listen.
That still to this day doesn't make sense to me.
Listen.
We're gonna give you power. How? Sit down, child.
Okay, I'm sitting down. What's going on? Please, Dad, have mercy!
Alright, that was it, right? Now here comes your Uncle Jerome.
No, we got all 13!
We're talking about one!
We really got stabbed by the doctors here.
Yeah.
It's like, all 12 of them. No, sir. All 13. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so I'll just put both of those for 5. That's fine.
And then on my aspect, I didn't play them that much, but like, they were both good games of their genre.
Okay, then you know what? If I'm gonna just combine those together, I'm actually gonna leave those at 4, and I'm actually gonna move up to 5. I'm gonna actually say Mass Effect 2 because I actually have Mass Effect 2 on this list. Mass Effect.
Did that Mass Effect 2 come out in 20?
I did check this list prior to. Let me just confirm this. Yep, it's a 2010. We're barely fucking scratching it.
Okay, yeah, if you want to count
I spent fucking several times replaying Mass Effect fucking 2. It was fantastic.
Yeah, because Dragon Age Origins was like 2008, huh?
Yeah. Oh, dude, if Dragon Age Origins can make the fucking cut, Dragon Age Origins would be on this list in a fucking heartbeat. I would put Dragon Age fucking 2 or a fucking other one.
No.
But the quality drop was so fucking intense, even I can't fucking lie about it.
Yeah. Maybe they were good, but in comparison to the original. No.
Mass Effect 2 was like the first, I would say the first
When
real...
did North come out?
I think it's 2009.
Yeah.
My League of Legends fucking team right now hates me. Oh! It's 2011.
Well, we got it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to swap on Mass Effect 2 for War of the North. I had a lot more fun playing War of the
War
fucking
of the North was hands down one of the best Lord of the Rings games. Outside of
every game that gets swapped out, just assume it's honorable mentions.
Yeah.
We're deceiving you, keeping the list interesting. So War of the North is a Lord of the Rings RPG that you play as one of 3 classes, and you basically just go kill this guy named Agendaur. Actually, I'm not going to put it on the list, but for sure honorable mention would have been the MOBA for Lord of the Rings. You remember that game?
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
I remember
that's one of the ones I honestly wish like succeeded.
Yeah, I think it's on Steam still, but I don't think it's as successful. But fuck me,
that was gonna be popular.
That was fucking fun.
Because it was fun playing as character. Because it took what League of Legends does, but it added a lovable and a way that worked. Not like how like DC and Marvel try to do it, but in a way that worked. It made sense. Sauron's powers made sense. Frodo's and Bilbo's made sense.
I wonder what we could have done if we went back to it with the knowledge we have with those games now.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I had no idea what the fuck the Witch King did.
Because we barely were playing League of Legends at that time. Like, it was kind of hand in hand. But League of Legends made it easier to understand. Because we couldn't even read half of the abilities in that MOBA.
Yeah, no, and I remember I was playing the Witch King because he was the free-to-play character I got, and I could not fucking for the life of me figure out what the fuck he did.
Yeah, War of the North was a fun game.
Yeah.
And it was nice. It did what Shadow of Mordor failed to do. It put you in the story.
Lord of the Rings experience.
It put you in the story.
Wasn't Aragorn in there actually at one point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were in the story,
right?
But you were fighting Agendaur, which later on we find out was actually mentioned in the films. It wasn't so much it was just some random made up story. It was actually happening.
Yeah, the War of the North just had a great feeling. The final boss battle wasn't that. Agendaur was memorable though. Lightning fucking power, fucking shebang over there. But no, overall gameplay was just solid. I've never played a bad Lord of the Rings game. Low key, if we ever do a top 10 games of all time, for a spoiler warning, Lord of the Rings 3 for the PS2. Yeah,
because
that's
the Twin Towers was fun too. It was.
But I would say 3's better only because 3 had co-op.
Yeah.
And also more playable characters because you couldn't even play as Gandalf in 2. But man, those games were quality. That was back when movie fucking games were fucking god. PS2 is the god tier console for movie games. Good lord.
King Kong, Revenge of the Sith.
All right.
Transformers, the first one.
So because I'm a little bit of an incisive bitch here, number 3 is actually. Hang on one second. Number 3 is motherfuckers. Number 3 is actually for me going to be between Resident Evil 6 or Resident Evil 3 remake. But I'm going to say 6 because 3 remake, as much as I love Nemesis.
The thing is, we actually didn't play all the Resident Evils. I was going to say, at this point, you should just put all the Resident Evils of the decade. But we didn't play 7.
Well, I really like 4.
4 didn't come out in the 2010s.
Oh.
4 came out 2006, 7.
Well, that means we liked Revelations, but Revelations kind of bullshit. We liked fucking.
Well, because here's the thing. We liked Is she home?
Yeah, she's home.
We liked Raw Operation Raccoon City. We love 6. Our first playthrough, we did love Revelations. It was fun, and it was enjoyable.
You there treat me like this?
Resident Evil 2.
My daughter's wedding.
Actually being able to play Resident Evil 2 in for reals our first time was incredible. That game was incredible.
We had Resident Evil 2 on the PS2 working
we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what was going on. It was incredible.
I seem to recall killing Brad several times.
We had to. It was speedrun.
The speedrun strats. I feel like if I was gonna put, I could put series in there, but I feel like that'd be a little bit cheating.
Well, because we haven't played 7, we haven't played the remake for.
I would personally say 5. We spent just as much time with 6 as we did with 5.
5 didn't come out until 10.
That's true.
That's the thing. Shoot, low key though. Say what you will. I know you didn't play them all the way, but you saw them and you enjoyed the journey. I feel like this is one of the ones we're gonna put Resident Evil and Evil Within. Because even within, dude, Sebastian is hands down one of the best protagonists of all time. And that game
What the fuck is that?
Sebastian's the only one who speaks for us.
No, like straight up, yeah. Evil Within had some great fucking moments all across the board.
And then and you saw too, and even some moments you were tearing up when you weren't even invested to the story, but you saw your daughter and you're like.
I seem to have a strange relationship with a hypothetical daughter in my career. But so yeah, no. So for me, the Resident Evil games will be number 3 on the list for the most part. If you like had to twist my fucking ankle on one, I would say 6.
Yeah,
because as much as I like 3 coming back, and while 2 was a great game overall,
the thing is
I had way more fun with 6 than I did with 2.
Resident Evil 3 took away what made Resident Evil 3 Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, like, I'll be honest. If Nemesis wasn't there, I probably would put it higher. If it was like any other, if they like had remade a new Resident Evil game and said it was Resident Evil 3, or like put Resident Evil 3.
If it was like Resident Evil 3 Diaries, where you were playing as somebody else going
if it did not have Nemesis, I probably would not be anywhere near as fond of Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Because it's the same reason why you picked 3 over 2. Whereas 2 was cool with Tyrant. It was like, the
problem is 2's gameplay, oh my god, the lack of they did not have to keep the lack of a dodge button, dude. They did not have to do us like
or executions. Especially after going from 5 and 6 having them, and not being able to click RT and smack a zombie to the ground is just
like, if I had to be 2 or 3, even if we took out Nemesis and just put a random BLW, I'd rather play 3 because 3 just plays better overall.
But Resident Evil 6, it was the first one that really brought back Mercenaries, and it brought it back hard. And then I think if anybody didn't like this mechanic of a great counter, I don't know what to tell you. And all the enemies, except for the ones with guns from freaking Chris's campaign, those are just annoying. But the rest of the enemies were all refreshing. They had their own mechanics. You had to learn to fight them. It was just, and then the campaigns, they were fun. With the exception of Chris's weird bromance gayness with Pierce, they were great campaigns. Jake, a whole new character introduced, great guy. You honestly fall in love with him.
Did you not like Pierce?
Sherry, great to see her as an adult.
Oh yeah,
Leon, who doesn't love Leon? Come on. Helena, man, she's so annoying for the first 4 missions, but then you start to get to like her towards the end, and then Ada Wong, you gotta.
Why are you so into Asians? I don't understand.
Number 2.
Okay, so you're not going to agree with this pick at all for number 2.
Battlefront 2.
No.
How are you not going to put Battlefront 2 on the list?
I'm not putting Battlefront 2 on the list, I'm sorry.
How?
Because I have 2 more games that are going to
Battlefront 2's been out for 4 years now.
I know, but it's like...
And the comeback in the century.
I have 2 more games I'd rather put up there, to be honest.
Alright, well they better be good games.
Okay. No, I feel like you're going to judge me for my choices, and you can go fuck yourself. So, number 2 and number 1 are going to be more or less interchangeable.
How are you not going to put a Star Wars game there, dog?
No, because the problem is
Fallen Order was an amazing game of the
Dude, we're not going to let this one go. Alright, so number 2 for me is actually going to be...
Let me tell you guys... Good.
It's actually going to be for me, Devil May Cry 5.
I didn't thought that was going to be number 1 for you.
Well,
I'm curious to see what's number 1.
Well, you know what number 1 is, but I actually can't cheat with number 1 a bit. I think you already have an idea what number 1 is.
I would genuinely think your epitome, your boner for DMC.
Well, here's the problem.
Is it DMC 4?
It is not DMC 4.
Is it DMC?
No, it's not DMC. Fuck no, I would rather fucking die.
Come on, dude, don't act like you didn't enjoy it.
No, I did, but I'm a DMC channel. I can't fucking say no, not again. Okay. So number 2 is DMC 5. Now the reason DMC 5 is number 2 specifically is because...
Dude, we all know why. Who cares? You're a DMC channel. What's number 1?
It's Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas is my number 1.
Every video that you have praised.
No!
DMC.
I have replayed Fallout New Vegas more than any other game I have.
You literally bought DMC 5 times.
I know I bought 5 times. I can go to my
and one of them was a limited edition.
I know. But the problem is that overall...
Damn, you are just a disgrace to your community.
Dude...
I want you to look at the camera and say, I hate you. Because that's what you just did in your community.
Well, it's because, I would say they're interchangeable.
Suno's crying.
Well, fuck it, Suno. He can't give me a decent fucking...
He literally stole your ideas.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't get paid for that shit. They even went back to the... No! Stop lagging!
Damn, you really going to sit there and put New Vegas over DMC?
Dude, here's the fucking problem. Okay, so...
After the Virgil comeback.
So, no, see, okay, so SC, I'm not going to count SC because that started in 2020.
No, I'm talking about DMC 5.
Well,
because Virgil coming back into DMC Alive, period. Seeing the cutscenes, getting your boner, the theory crafting.
I understand.
You grew 2 inches.
Motherfucker. I understand that. I do. But the problem is, like, if I'm talking about top 10 games of the decade, all across the board.
Damn. You really gonna sit there and ignore the fan service compared to me telling the Legend to go sucking up?
That's why I was saying that, like, specifically.
Nah, you make me sick.
I could swap these two out, but the problem is that I had New Vegas.
If your comment section isn't shade on you for this list, I don't know what kind of chat.
They're very interchangeable. The problem is, dude.
Obviously not.
There was never a time when I couldn't pick up New Vegas and have a great fucking time learning new... Dude, I just found out watching some fucker's video that there's a side quest about cannibals underneath fucking Riverside. I never fucking knew that. That game...
Have you that one?
No, it's underneath the suit. Well, you might have, but I never saw you do it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, probably Fallout 3.
Or also Fallout 3 had a vampire quest too, though, so you might have been thinking
I remember that one, yeah, but there was another one where,
Here's the thing, dude. Like, I really do.
Fallout 4. I'm sure they all have cannibal quests.
I really do love DMC5. Obviously, I do. You know, I bought the game fucking 3 times over, dude. No, but like, if I gotta be objective here, I had New Vegas for like 9 years. I've only had Fallout. I only had DMC for like, dude. That wouldn't be fair to DMC.
I speak for your community when I say that you make me sick.
Dude, New Vegas is just a fantastic game. Like, again, these 2 last ones are interchangeable. But I've had New Vegas for...
Alright, go ahead, honorable mentions. I gotta start playing video games.
Honorable mentions, let me see here.
You make me sick.
Go fuck yourself. Again, like, I don't have a poster of New Vegas up here. I have a poster of DMC5.
Battlefront 2, Operation Raccoon City.
So, those 2 for sure, absolutely. But actually, on my top 10 list, those were not on the cup. Brotherhood's on the cup for sure. You're going to disagree with this one to an extent. Modern Warfare 3... I have on here because Modern Warfare 2
I didn't even play the campaign.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened.
And the other one was Hollow Knight for me. Because Hollow Knight's art style and shit just blew me away. Man, see, I knew saying DMC fucking 5 was number 2 was like fucking... It's because, like, dude, like, I've had New Vegas for so much longer. Like, to not give New Vegas props for being, like, the best game I played for a long... Like, again, of the 2010s, and I am cheating here with New Vegas because it got re-released as an Ultimate Edition back in, like, 2013.
That doesn't count, then.
If that doesn't count, then DMC5 makes no... Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're not going to count re-releases specifically, I would say DMC5 is number 1, and then
because in that case, we could add Skyrim. We could add...
I'm not adding Skyrim to my top 10 games. It was only until I saw the Horde that was fucking Cyberpunk 2077 that I fucking appreciated Skyrim for what it was. Yeah. A semi-decent fucking game. Okay, so if we don't count that's why I said I cheated to put New Vegas number 1.
No, but I mean, I get why. I mean,
like, if we're talking legit... Hollow Knight's gonna be like number fucking 6. Move everything down, and DMC5 will be the number 1 game of the decade. Because DMC5, again, my brother's right, the Virgil shit and everything. Except I already knew Virgil was alive for 10 years before DMC5 released.
What was that game that came out?
I wanted to believe. And in case anyone's wondering, even though like I love Destroy All Humans, why Destroy All Humans remake didn't make the list?
Well, we didn't even play it.
That, and also they ruined the art style.
What about the Arkham series?
No, that game had no replayability value for me. DMC
City and Origins?
I did not. Origins had no fucking replayability value. I only replayed City like a couple of times because I wanted. Actually, I don't think I replayed City all that much.
Oh man, what about Paladins?
Any honorable mentions there that I have not mentioned would probably be mobile games like the City of Opera. I've been playing for like 2 or 3 years now, like straight. I would say Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I really don't want to put that on the list. In terms of actual real games that came out, though, the only other game I can think of that really would make my game my potential list is For Honor and Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'd say Star Wars Battlefront 2 for honorable mentions for sure, but fucking God, I wish Dragon Age Origins was remade in fucking the 2010s so I could just put that on the fucking list. Dragon Age Origins was top tier.
What about Dead by Daylight?
It's
literally
good.
the only game that lets us play as the killers that we grew up with.
It is good,
except Jason, I mean.
But like, I'm bad at Dead by Daylight. But so yeah, no, I think overall that's gonna be my my list. Again, if we don't cheat, just put Hollow Knight into the list and actually fucking put DMC5 number 1. But with cheating, I would say New Vegas because I'm gonna give props to New Vegas where props is due. I love DMC5. I can put. You guys saw I bought the collector's edition. I did an unboxing on the stream and everything. I I bought the game several times over, but it's like, dude, you gotta give props to the king for sitting on the throne for so long. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. If you guys would like me and Bird to do another list like this, or like top 10 worst games, disappointment, stuff like that, spoiler warning, Cyberpunk 2077 will make the number 1 list on that list. Just gonna tell you now, no other game was as much of a fucking disappointment.
No,
and not even...
No, there were a couple games that were ass.
You get off the top of your head.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
You know what? Never mind. Cyberpunk's got some stiff competition.
Grand Theft Auto 5 sucked.
Oh, you know what? I would also say Saints Row 3rd if that game came out in 2010s. I'm not gonna check right now because I'm still playing League of Legends while this video's being recorded. But Saints Row 3rd, Saints Row in general is a really fun series for me.
I'm not on the same list that you like. Modern Warfare 3. Like, what happened?
Dude,
the Modern Warfare series in general.
Like straight up, dude. Wait, Modern Warfare 2 got remade.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
No Russian makes it all. Yeah. Okay. No.
Oh, JoJo's.
So an actual legit list.
Yeah, that game. What was that game? Jump Force. Jump Force.
No, that would definitely make it on the list. But no, an actual list with no cheating. DMC 5 is fuck no. Well, actually, I had Dark Souls 3, but I didn't really like it all much.
That's why disappointment.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that as well. Yeah, so a fully non-cheating list, DMC 5 takes number 1. If we're talking cheating and give me some lead room, I'm gonna give props to the King Fallout New Vegas for carrying me through so many fucking playthroughs. And every time I just get something new, and I still haven't done Caesar's Legion. So with that, you wanna send the boys and girls off with it? Fucking girls.
All right, guys. If you guys like this video, Zim in 2021, he's actually gonna make a full-length movie reenacting DMC 5. So let's get these likes to 1,000 likes, guys. Let's go. We'll see you guys next time. God bless and Happy New Year.
Thank you for your time as always. Have a nice day, motherfucker.